From this point on in our tutorials, I will tell you about the modify commands in AutoCAD. The modify commands are aimed at organizing the objects we have in AutoCAD. We mostly told you about the draw commands in our previous lessons. These are commands like line and circle that can be used to create an object for the first time. From this point on, we will be using the modify commands to perform tasks like carrying an object from one point to another, to rotate it, to trim it, mirror it, or to curve its edges. We will modify existing objects and manipulate them to create new objects, or to organize existing objects. Here, an important feature for us is the select object feature that we can see in almost every modify command. It selects objects. Remember, when using modify commands, AutoCAD will ask you to select the objects you will modify. A mistake made very often is not pressing enter once you have selected your objects, because the command won't move on to the next stage, the move command that we'll use to move objects. We'll learn more about it in the future. After selecting the objects, as you can see, the selection is still ongoing, so it doesn't end automatically after selecting the objects. We need to press enter in order to finalize the selection so that the command is activated. Again, with the rotation command, it asks us to select an object. After making our selection, as you'll see down below, it's still open. I can select as many more objects as I want until I press enter. The command will not transition to the next stage until this point. We saw in object selection features, these commands can also be activated after selecting the objects. I select the objects, and when I activate the move command, the select object stage is skipped because I selected my object. Again, some users might enter the command directly with other objects selected on the screen without noticing. And upon activating it, they might wonder why object selection doesn't pop up. These stages are important. So when activating the first command, we need to make sure that the command bar is empty. We can press escape a couple of times to cancel all selections and commands on the screen. We can pay attention to this in order to make the next stages easier and more comfortable for us without any problems. Without further ado, we are ending this video here. From the next video on, we will learn about the move command, and we hope to see you in the next video.